Hi guys, welcome back to Celtic. This is the Journeyman. Now today we're going to be playing two matches. Two matches. I'm going to be playing Brondby in both the legs of the third qualification round. I can't remember now. Anyway, we're going to play in Celtic, playing as Celtic, playing against Brondby twice. Now I do apologise if there's any background noise. The fan is on. I need to have this fan on. It's so fucking hot today. I've got like a bit of fucking sweat rash and shit going on. It's not nice. It's not nice. What is nice, however, is that since I last recorded, and it has been a while. I have made some signings. So, signing number one, John Flanagan for $3.5 million. That's not bad. 3.5 million. 25 years old. Decent stats, play left and right back. Not a bad shout. Giorgio Chiellini at Celtic. His ability is great, as we know. He's 33. Got him for £1 million. £1 million I got him for. Absolutely unreal. Also picked up Scotland legend Darren Fletcher. Because again, why not? Cost me £2.5 million from West Brom though. That's the only thing. He is 34 and he cost me £2.5 million, but I kind of wanted a Scottish player signing, Don't have many Scotsmen here. Well, Matthew Targett picked him up on quite a cheap deal, actually. I think it was 1.6 million. Yeah. So I got him. And obviously, Matthew Targett's got a fair, decent potential. He can play that left side and just get a bit of support along that left side. Ashley Young, I got Ashley Young on a free. Now, the reason I got Ashley Young is purely because it's Ashley Young. I thought, he's a relatively big name. He's got a bit of experience. He's also now a scout, so we've got an extra scout in. Who else did we pick up? We knew Trent Cowell, didn't we? We've got Kenny Roca Santos. He's come in. Now, he is one for the future. He's 18. So his potential ability isn't that great. But I still think he's going to be a fucking solid player. I do, seriously. People are interested in him as a loan. So we've got Motherwell, Ayr and Scunthorpe. I think if we're going to send him out on somewhere on loan, it'll probably be Motherwell out of those lot. Now, obviously there's a lot of players here unregistered for this. I could only fit so much. I know I had to have a certain amount of players from Celtic who have been developed at Celtic, so it's a little bit limiting. Played around with the tactics a little bit. You may have seen my stream that I done a little while ago. You may have seen the videos uploaded from my stream. I had a guy who was chatting to me there called Konstantinos. And he told me about this tactic here. So we're going to try that. It's called Konstantinos' Beast Tactic. So we're really going to try that. I haven't used it yet. We are going to try it out. I'm going to go quick pick. I'm going to let the game decide who's going to play where. We've got Tom Rogic there. It's fine. Apparently, old Lee Griffiths is perfect for... I say perfect. He's decent enough as a shadow striker. But obviously, Chiellini in the centre. Oh, he's in the centre. John Flanagan, both coming straight into the team. And who's on the bench? No one in particular. Craig Gordon. Oh yeah, we've got Diego Alves. I forgot about that one. Do we get Fletcher on the bench? I don't know. Let's have a look. I like to see what positions they can play. Now, for some reason, I can't actually see that, which is a bit frustrating. What's changed? What's changed now? Why can't I see what position you can't play? Ah, fuck it. It'll do. It'll be fine, unless I could just do it like this, I guess. So, Ewan O'Connell. First of all, I like to have my subs numbered in order. So, like, from 1 is goalkeeper, and you go forward, and 7 will be striker. It's a personal thing. It's a little bit... I don't want to call it OCD, because it's not OCD. That's a personal thing. That's just how I like to get things set up. So, we've got Craig Gordon as S1, which is fine. Now, we have Michael Lustig. We get Lustig, because he's able to play right back and centre back. Jose Enrique, yeah, we'll get him. We'll get Fletcher in at sub 4. Enrique in sub 3. Trincão's got to be sub 7, because he's going to be our backup striker by the looks of things. get Sinclair in as sub 6, so we've got a second guy available to us. And then we need to have someone who can kind of play a little bit of everywhere, so... Well, I'm guessing Scott Brown will do. Fuck it. Fuck it. So, that is the team against Brondby. So let's get into this. I say I do apologise about the fan. It's an absolute fucking necessity. When you've done 11 hours on a bus and the outside temperature is 34 degrees and the inside temperature is about 5 degrees higher and there's no air conditioning and you've got windows about this big, then you're going to get hot. And I'm just not feeling it. I mean, I'm not up for sitting here with a steaming hot PC tower by my leg without having this fan on. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I haven't even got it on full power. I mean, this is full. Actually, no, it is on full power. I said a lie. It is on full power. If I slow it down a little bit, I don't know if that's going to change. Let me see. No. According to the input capture, doesn't change anything. Hopefully you guys can't hear it at all. Anyway, apparently we're going to edge this game, and Brondby might be tough. But our key man is Giorgio Chiellini. Timo Pukki is their star man. Oh wait, was that Swomi? Oh, interesting. I never realised it was the Finnish badge of Swomi on the top. Swomi is the Finnish language, I believe. So Diego Alves takes the captain's armband. What do you see him as a leader? Don't know, just send the assistant to deal with that. I'm not dealing with that, I'll show it. Who is Dub? There we go. Get Dub to do this. We're expected to win, okay, assertively. I expect nothing but a win. I don't know why I even bother sometimes, because a lot of the time they just like go, you what, mate? Expect us to win? Well, do you want me to buy you a fucking hag? No, I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy you a fucking hag. Is that racist? Is it jingoist? I think it's jingoist, isn't it? Would it be jingoist? Must be jingoist. Now, what came up as part of a discussion in the stream is whether or not I should be playing these games in a 3D setting like that, or if I should be doing it in 2D. Now, Rogic nearly scored a fucking goal there. I prefer the 3D. I think it's a little bit more visible than, say, the 2D. But let me know in the comments. Put it down in the comments. Do I play in 2D or 3D? Also in the comments, tell me what you think of my signings. I think Chiellini was a fucking steal. Even though he's old, we're not going to be here for that long. As a journeyman, I don't want to be here for the next 10 years. I want to be here for like 3, maybe 4 years tops. So I think Chiellini, especially at £1 million, was an absolute fucking steal. That has kind of killed the bank a little bit. Not going to be able to make any more signings other than loan signings and maybe some free signings. Again, it's just something we'll look at. I mean, I'm quite happy at the minute. I think maybe we could use a right back. No, for saying that, we don't need a right back. We've got Flanagan, we've got Target at the left. Cracking goal from Dembele. Maybe a third striker, or someone who can play shadow striker. I don't know yet. I wouldn't mind getting one more person in, but I'm starting to run out of people I can actually register. You know, I've got too many people now. That's a fucking stunning strike, that, to be fair. So, yeah, I don't want to get too many people in because I won't be able to register them all, and some people will get unhappy and we won't be able to use them. It'll just be a waste of time and money. So, we'll have to have a look. That's a nice ball. Shame a bit about the finish, though, isn't it? Yeah, shame that didn't quite go to plan with that finish. But we're having the run of Dembele, good man. We are having the run of the ball. This is 9 minutes in, nearly 9 minutes in. We've had 5 shots, 2 on target, and we're winning 2-0. And this is why I liked this tactic this guy gave me. Konstantinos, if you're watching, seriously, this tactic, beautiful. I love it. I'll put the tactic up at the end of the episode, so you can see it, see what he's told me to do. In fact, saying that, if you check out the one, I uploaded the Twitch stream onto YouTube. It's in several parts, so in one of those videos, you will have seen the tactic being made. Unless, of course, I mean, I can stick it at the end of this. It might be easier than having you trawl through, like, I think it's like 18 segments. Yeah, I'll just show you at the end of it. It's 3-0. 3-0, and they've had 2 on target. Who scored that one? I wasn't even looking. I was too busy talking. Was it Griffiths? Or was it Dembele again? Henderson. Henderson. Good man. So we're 3-0 up. First leg of the Champions League third qualifier. I like this. I like this. We may switch to a different tactic for the second match, and then if things aren't going our way, we'll, get into this tactic again, but I'll see how it goes. Can we make it 4-0 before... No, we're not going to make it 4-0 before half-time, are we? Of course not. I would like to see a Dembele hat-trick, though. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I almost signed... Almost. He wanted far too much money per week, though. Almost signed Bertrand Traore, who would have been a nice little signing, actually. Chelsea only wanted £6 million for him. And he's valued at 12, I think. Beautiful goal. Beautiful finish. Absolutely unbelievable finish. So they didn't want much from him, but he wanted something like £95,000 a week. And no, I don't think so. Somehow, Bertrand, I don't see that going down too well. And he ended up signing for RBL, actually, Red Bull Leipzig. So, and yeah, I think we can be pleased with the efforts from this team today. Let's be passionate. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Not everyone went with it. Assertive. I'm very happy with solid defensive work. Calm. I'm very happy. We'll just go for I'm very happy with your final third. There we go. And I'm getting Steam messages now. You coming on Arc? I might do. Got a bit of recording to do first. I've not done any recording for a week and a half at this point, actually. It was about time I actually done some recording, which is why I'm doing this. Today is Monday, and on Thursday I will be doing some more streaming, and I'm hopefully going to be doing some more recording. I need to get back to getting on top of my recording, actually. It's just, with how things are at the minute, I'm having to do a lot of overtime at work. So I've got a few things to be paid, obviously. I may have mentioned, I'm sure I've mentioned in other videos, but I'm going to be a dad again soon. So we need to have some money set aside for those sort of things. Like baby clothes, bum wipes, nappies, all that sort of shit. And on top of that, I do want to upgrade this potato because, well, I tried to... I bought FIFA 17 the other day because it was on sale. I was like, FIFA 17, 15 quid. Why not? Give it a bash. Might set up a couple of games, put it on FIFA, put it on Twitch, put it on YouTube. Just, I quite enjoy FIFA. I've not played it in a long time, but I quite enjoy it. But my graphics card is no longer supported. And I might as well, as opposed to spending out £200 on a graphics card, my CPU will just bottleneck it. So I'm looking at getting a new PC. But unfortunately, it does mean I'm going to have to... Because I don't want to get things on finance. I'm not looking to do finance for like the next 4 years or something stupid like that. Especially if not what I'm looking at buying. I'm looking at spending maybe 720 quid on a new computer. I'm looking at maybe getting a Ryzen 5 1600 processor and a 1050 Ti. So 4-0. I didn't make any substitutions. I was too busy talking about my financial situation. That was a good win. That was thing is that was a good home win against what aren't, they're not a tremendously powerful team, but they're not exactly like a little team, Brondby. But yeah, I'm happy with that. 4-0 going into second leg. This is the second leg coming up. I've got to try and keep you fucking guys. I'm going to try and keep it so it's like this. So we do a couple of games. It's all one run, and that is it. If Stevie was that good. The most convincing win for your side. So yeah, I need to stop going off on tangents, stick to one thing. We're going to keep this going through. We're going to run it through to the next game, finish the next game, finish the episode. That's what I want to try and do. I want to try and make sure that you guys get to see every game. You get to see my ins and outs, my runnings at the club. Not that I do much running the club. It kind of just runs itself. See who I've sort of looked at, scouted. I'm going to set up some scouting at some point. I'm not going to do it in this episode, though. I will get some scouting set up. So I want to get some for next season. If with our track record, we might not necessarily be here next season, but for next season, I want to be able to bring in some really decent, cheap youngsters. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, so I'm going to carry on recording this. But anyway, going back with regards to the PC and having the time to do things, I'm trying to get things done. I'm trying to improve my my equipment. Well, not that equipment. That equipment's perfect. Wouldn't become a second dad for a second time otherwise, would I? What most convincing win for your side? Is it effectively over? Can't see them getting back into this. Let's get assertive. Say a particular result was on the cards of an exaggeration. Are you just how pleased are you by the outcome? Passionately. The game is over. I don't really want to discuss it further. Right, Lee Griffiths plays an attacking midfield last time out. Something we might see more of going forward. Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't want to talk about the game anymore. I was pretty passionate about it. Perhaps. Mr. Dembele was outstanding. It was a good team performance overall, but he did stand out. I don't want the other guys to feel bad, you know. I don't want them to go, well, I played well too, because you all played well. So I was looking at this guy. He's not interested in joining. It's basically his people I've been looking at signing. Andres Guardado was kind of interested. It wasn't. See, it says no interest in transfer, but it doesn't mean he doesn't want to join us. Yeah, but it wasn't good enough really. Guillermo Chelis again, no interest. Kylian Mbappe, he really wanted to join us. Really wanted to join us. You know, and Monaco were happy to sell, but we just didn't have the money. Where is it? Yeah, I still have money. That's fine. Carlos Mane, I looked at getting him. Let's have a quick look at him. I don't really need any more wingers, that's the thing. So I didn't bother. Let's praise Dembele. I want to try and keep him I definitely want to keep him at the club. Because it's still the transfer season. Transfer window. So there's a good chance someone might come in and unsettle him. I was looking at this guy as well. Just looks like he could be quite decent at some point. Pedro Pavlov. I like his name too. I do like a good name. Chiellini's played well. We've got a friendly in the middle of this. I'm thinking about cancelling it though. Just making sure that the guys are fresh for the games, which we might do actually. So let's get rid of this Ross Vale. Can we cancel that one? We can indeed. So we cancel that one. We weren't going to play it anyway because I basically with the friendlies, my assistant manager, in this case, Dub, he runs the friendlies for me. PJ Crossan. Yeah, okay, isn't not bad for a 19-year-old, really. He can go out on loan though. He's not going to get any games with us, so he can go out on loan. That's fine. Yeah, I'm fully aware that this is like the best thing to replace fluids. You know, beer. The thing is, I've drunk at least 8 litres of water today. At this point, I just want to relax and have a beer. Is there any harm in that? No. So this is going to happen quite a lot. It's going to be like loads of reports from people who don't necessarily want to join us. I was looking at Iniesta, yeah. If you saw his name come up, Gabby is at Manchester United. Why have they? Should we have a look at Gabby actually? Let's have a quick look at Gabby. So where was he? Gabby. And he's still good, but I mean they got him on a free, so you can't argue that. He's on the transfer list. I'm asking 1.1. Don't really need another midfielder though, do we? Not really. No interest in joining our club anyway. No international experience. How's that a bad thing in... I don't know. I don't see how having no international experience isn't necessarily a bad thing. Let's scout Benjamin Guerre and Phil Foden. Fuck it, why not? And Jadon Sancho. What's he Man City here? Might as well scout these guys. They're youngsters. They might be good for the club. You never know. Javier Hernandez. It looks at signing him as well. No interest. Makono Fad Mufi. No, he's not good enough, is he? Again, I don't even know why I'm bothering at this point. Baumgartlinger. I forgot about him. Again, I was looking at this guy. I thought his just looks pretty solid. I mean, his marking's a little bit, and his positioning's a little bit, but I just thought he was fairly decent. Didn't want to join us though, so I can't force a player to join. Oh, I could go into the editor and move him to my club, but that's not playing the game properly, is it? That's not at all. I did look at buying Wayne Rooney. I don't know if I talked about this in the previous episode actually. I looked at signing Wayne Rooney, but he's not long joined New York actually, because although we know he's dog shit in real life, he's not a bad player in this game. Even at 34, I think he is at this point. For a couple of years in, I think he's 34, but I don't know what this is. I do this quite a lot. So let's have a look. What did they think of old Ben Woodburn anyway? Decent potential ability. Current ability is a bit. He's on loan from Liverpool. Okay. Facundo Colidio. No intention of joining permanently. It's a shame. It's a shame. I want him. I want him. Transfers. We're going to make a real fucking cheeky offer. And when I say real fucking cheeky, I mean real fucking cheeky. Super cheek. No. Yeah. And then I don't know, something like that. And then thing is, what's he worth? He's worth 1.5, isn't he? It's worth a shot. I don't think anything's going to come of it. And I was looking at this guy as well, Alain Saint-Maxime. He's alright, wasn't anything special. A little bit of interest though here. Feeder club. Now, who do we pick? Because we could go for a bigger club like Hamilton. I mean, they're in Glasgow as well as Celtic. Yeah, that's an interesting story. I'll talk about that one in a minute. We've got Kilmarnock, who are obviously a fairly decent side as well. Morton, Livingston, St Mirren. See, now I'm half tempted to go somewhere like Kilmarnock because they've got probably the better. Saying that, these got great youth. But I'm worried about these guys getting promoted, which is why I'm kind of thinking about Livingston. But if Hamilton have got good training facilities and great youth facilities, I may pick them up. Yeah, because playing in the same division will terminate the link. I'm going to go with Hamilton. Just because. If they get promoted, they get promoted. But they might not. So. They get promoted, they might not. Yeah, really. Oh, yeah. It's not. That wasn't obvious at all. No, that wasn't. What else have I got to do? I'm going to be getting on with the Liverpool one after this one as well. I've got to do a Liverpool save. I've done fuck all recently. I desperately need to get some done. For that, I think Hamilton, Oxford want Trincao on loan. They're not having him because he's going to be part of our first team plans. Even if he's just on the bench every now and then, you know. Vincent Phil, no interest from Sitcher. These transfers I'm not worried about. So Liam Henderson. No, we can't let him go. He's been playing for us, hasn't he? He played in the Brondby match. He scored a goal. No, I think so. He's not going anywhere. Crossan, yeah, I'll accept that. What can we do? He's got the Betfred Cup second round draw. Fucking who cares? Emiliano Velasquez. Don't really care. So, Scott Brown or Darren Fletcher. I mean, I can see Darren Fletcher getting played more than Scott Brown. So I'm thinking I go Darren Fletcher, and then because I know he's going to get played, Christopher Adger. And then I'll explain the decision to Brown. And then, yeah. Took that reasonably well. There we go. But Darren Fletcher is the captain, Adja as backup. Now, the reason I have gone with that is because I feel like both of those players are first-team choices. So like, they're always going to be in that middle. I mean, obviously, Fletcher wasn't, but they're going to be in the middle. What do they want? 43 million. That's not surprising, really. You're going to have to go, no. Can't do it. I can't do it. I really can't. I don't know what this face is. So who do we get? I'm not doing that, but we get Hamilton. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's obviously because they're now our feeder team, they will roll over and die for us. But no, it's a Glasgow derby. Yeah. Anyway, I need to tell you about my Hamilton story. So about 7-8 years ago, I bought a car off eBay. Now, I was in the market for a car, obviously, so I bought a car off eBay, and I bought a Ford Escort. And it was a 1.4 injection Ford Escort Osprey. And it was silver, it was 3-door. It was really, really nice, actually. It was a really, really good car. It had ridiculous mileage on it for the age. It was an R-Reg. And, was it R-Reg? You know what, I can't even remember what year it was. I'm pretty sure it was like an R-Reg. So that would have been 97. And it only had like 42,000 miles on the clock. And it was a wonderful piece of kit. It was really, really good nick. I'm sort of looking. I see this particular car, and I'm sort of like, Hamilton. Where the fuck's Hamilton? Oh, Hamilton's in London, isn't it? No, it's not. So I committed to buying this car, and I'm like, fuck, it's in Glasgow. Shit. What do I do? So I ended up having to fly up to Glasgow. Yeah, I can't remember if it was. Yeah, it must have been Glasgow International or something. I don't know. One of the Glasgow airports. Anyway, flew in, got picked up by the guy, went back to his place, gave him the money, drove the car back home to Essex, Colchester. It was a long day, and it was a little bit scary as well because actually, at the time, I didn't realise, I forgot basically to insure the car. So I drove from Glasgow to Colchester with no insurance. Don't do that, guys. It's not the best thing to do. I'm going to send the assistant to this here. Yeah, I know we could do all this sort of stuff as well. Let's have a look at Jeremy Bogger. We're going to have to get him scouted, aren't we? Contracted to Chelsea. Available on loan. So, I mean, this guy isn't. He looks good. 32 years old. It's the only downside. How much is he worth? I can't actually see his transfer value. 900,000. Can't really get him. Jason Punchin, I know about Jason Punchin. He might not be a bad signing actually for Celtic. Wouldn't mind having a look. Defender's scout. Improved very poor confidence rating for signing young players. But he's available for loan, I guess. I suppose we can get him in on loan. Playing monthly fee. No. I don't do that sort of thing. Gabri Selassie. Theodore Gabri Selassie. I wonder if he's related to the Gabri Selassie. Which country is that? Czech Republic. Where was he born? So he's Ethiopian. He was born in Trebic, in Czech Republic. I'm wondering if you know, do let me know in the comments. Is he related to Haile Gabri Selassie? Or is it just pure coincidence? I would love to know. Ian Lawler. Still scouting him. I don't really want to be signing anyone else. We'll get him to scout that. That's fine. Yeah, get you to do that as well. Fine, sweet, lovely. I want to get on in this game now. I need to get on with the Liverpool save. Not that I'm enjoying. I'm loving this. I was partly interested in. I was thinking maybe about doing the Partick Thistle match as well, but I do need to, push on because we're at 30 minutes now. It's 9 o'clock at night. I still need to do a Liverpool one. I've got the first episode of the new Motorsport Manager. Yeah, I fucked up with the Motorsport Manager. Somehow the save corrupted, but I've got the first episode. That's being uploaded as I speak. So is the next episode of Crusader Kings 2. I've got this episode of the Journeyman, and I've got another episode of Liverpool to do. And then hopefully Thursday, if I'm trying to get some overtime Thursday, like till midday. Hopefully I'll get it. If not, then Thursday morning I'll concentrate on maybe getting 2 or 3 videos done then. Gabriel Selassie's no good for us. I'm genuinely interested if he is related to Haile Gebrselassie. Giorgio Chiellini feels there is a lack of depth. Okay, I mean that's fair enough. Francisco Souza, yeah, we'll get you to scout the guy, I guess. Scout the guy? Tutor the guy even. Same with Lee Griffiths and James Wilson, that'd be good. Why am I doing this with my fingers? I don't know. I'm not Italian. What's the matter? You know. And we'll get Lewis Bell to learn from Giorgio Chiellini. Does he actually speak English? That's my question. I'm slightly there. Kenny Roca Santos could be as quick. It's fine. Where's Chiellini? Information. I bet he does speak English, doesn't he? Italian, fluent, English, good. Yeah. Where's he played for in the past? He didn't play anywhere in England, did he? No. Thing is, most guys do know English, don't they? Most people in the world know English, which makes us English a little bit fucking lazy when it comes to learning languages. It's not really. It's like, did you learn any Spanish? Now they all speak it anyway. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. I'm going somewhere where there's loads of Brits, loads of expats. What's the fucking point in going abroad, then? You know what? We will bring in Darren Fletcher for Near Britain. Or Near Bitten. We're going to get Trincao. No, I'm going to keep Trincao on the bench. Who else can we bring in that we have signed who is in, like, this squad as such? No one, really. Okay, well, it's just Fletcher to come in then. Captain of the squad. That's fine. That's good. Yeah, he might be lacking in match sharpness, but he'll get some. That's my point, you know. Fuck. I've got a shadow all over my face here at the minute as well. Where's the fuck is that coming from? Why is there a shadow on my face? Ah, it's my fish tank light. That's what it is. That is coming from this little bit here. Where is it? So that's the water level. That's the top of the tank. That's what that is. Doesn't matter. You just get to see me looking a bit stripy. How much is a boost is Nakir Barazite's absence? I'll send the assistant. I can't be asked with the team tunnel talks. I'm sure I set it up so if someone else done them. Go on, Dub. What do you reckon? Let's apply that advice, shall we? Tell the team expected to pick up where they left off. Okay, let's be passionate. No, I can't do that. I have to be assertive. I have to be assertive. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. 5 out of 11. So 4-0 up, remember. 4-0 up with regards to the aggregate score. Can we make it 8-0 at the end of it? I mean, that would be a cracking result. That really would be. Why do I keep putting my finger in my mouth? It's penchant for sucking cock. No, it's not. I'm straight. That's why I got a wife. Not a husband, a wife. That's why she's pregnant. You can't impregnate a man. You could give it a good go if you want to. That's fine, you know. Doesn't bother me. Well, that's just, to me, I'm not that way inclined. But so, can we get a decent goal here? That's my question. I don't know why I'm looking like that because, well, whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, nice and spicy. I need another beer in a minute, so I'll have to replace this one when. Nice. So that was a nice little ball there, and a nice little finish from Rogic. Well, I was going to change the tactic, weren't I? Fuck a duck. Never mind. Fuck it. We'll carry on with this, and then Partick Thistle will just have to carry on with this again. It's working for us, isn't it? When it stops working for us, we'll have a look. It's a nice little ball there. Until it's just cut out, unfortunately. 3 players chasing that one ball, though. Not good, is it? That was terrible, Fletcher. You're the captain, mate. I know you're lacking match sharpness, but still. So that's nice little back and forth work there. You dirty, dirty bastard. What a goal. What a goal. That was an absolute pinged shot from outside the box. I mean, look at this. Oof. I mean, admittedly, it would be nicer if it was right in that top left-hand corner, but still. Cracking. Absolutely fucking cracking. Konstantinos, mate, if you're watching, seriously, I love it. I love it. Dembele on the break. Can we make it 3-0? No, off the fucking crossbar. Not a bad effort, though. Try to dink it over the keeper. I like it when people dink it over keepers. It's just like, it's a bit satisfying. It's more satisfying than a nutmeg, isn't it? Let's face it. Good ball. Dembele, what's that? 3-2. It's not bad, is it? You can't fault that. You can't fault that at all. No, you can't fault that. That was a nice little ball through as well. That was a nice little bit of play. But it's 3-0 in the 23rd minute. We've had 10 shots, 5 on target. That's pretty impressive. So, the other thing I need to say, what do you think of my sort of like overall outlying background thing? My idea was to not take Dembele, was about 4-2. My idea was not to take up too much space off the screen. I've tried to sort of compact the actual Football Manager game into this what is a very, very small border. It's what I use for Twitch actually. It's like a mini overlay. And then obviously we've got the Kegman Plays name here, just in case you forget what my name is. But is it doing anything for you? Does it look a bit more professional, for one thing? Any feedback, any comments would massively appreciate it. Massively. I don't know what that's about. Massively. Yeah, I would love a bit of feedback, guys. I don't get much feedback, but still, I'd appreciate it. I'm actually, I did hit a bit of a milestone when it comes to YouTube the other day, and I've had over 1,000 views, which is not bad, I guess. It's not bad. As I'm talking, I've got 17 subscribers. I'm happy with that. Seriously, I'm doing this more for me than I am for you. It sounds horrible, doesn't it? Don't get me wrong. I want to entertain you guys. I want you guys to be happy. I want you to enjoy my videos. I'm enjoying making these. But that is the main thing. I want to enjoy making these videos. So, as long as I carry on enjoying them, I'll carry on making them. But having some feedback about how I can improve. I would love to improve. If I can improve how I commentate, maybe I sort of like need to focus on the camera a bit more. Focus on you guys a bit more. Maybe talk about... I mean, I don't want to do politics. I don't want to talk about politics at all. Dembele, what the fuck was that? I don't want to talk about politics at all. I would, if, like, for example, today... Well, I say today, last night, it's been in the news all day today. There was a van that attacked, the van driver attacked by driving a van into Muslims in what seemed to be a sort of revenge van attack. Now, if you want me, as well, if you want to hear me sort of talk about up-to-date events and maybe sort of garner some back and forth, see how you feel about it, if it's personally affected you, leave it in the comments. I'm quite happy to talk to you guys about it. If you want me to talk about those things, then I'll talk about them. If you want me to do that, if you want me to talk about my day-to-day getting pissed off with bus driving, I will talk about that. You know, I'm quite happy to do anything. Actually, I might start having a question of the day. In fact, we'll do that today. So today's question of the day is, who has been the best signing so far for this club? That is my question of the day. So, for me, personally, Trincao. I know obviously we've got Chiellini, but Trincao, because I just love the guy. I think he's so good. So good. But yeah, I want to know who you think our best signing is. Can we get Azure there and then we can? So for me, as I say, it's Trincao because I know what his potential is like. I know how he can play. But obviously, Chiellini's up there as well. But yeah, let me know. But just a little bit of feedback, guys. I would love it. Obviously, I know Messi back there still haven't got around to sorting it out. Still getting this living room sorted out. I'm still waiting for another sofa to turn up. And that should turn up in the next couple of days. I've got a couple of units over there that I need to build. I'm not doing it this time of night. It's just not going to happen. I'm too fucking tired. It's going to wait till my next day off. So it's probably going to be 6 days from now on a Sunday that I get to do that. Just a couple of shelves to put up. Obviously the sofa to build when it gets here. And then hopefully we can start getting things tidied up. So I mean, at the minute I've got a fucking, I don't know if you can see it here. My hand is just on it. The ironing board is out because I needed to iron some shirts not long ago because I need to have the shirts ironed for work. You know, it's just, I've got places for it. I just haven't got the time to do these things because I'm doing these videos. I'm trying to enjoy my life still, you know. Trincao. Oh, can you imagine if Trincao scored in a Champions League game? Someone would buy him from us, wouldn't they? We would lose him. But yeah, so just busy doing this, busy working. But I'm actually kind of looking forward to doing some overtime this week, even though the buses have been absolute fucking dire with the heat, the lack of air conditioning. You know, it's just horrible. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it because I know that half of it's going to get put away towards baby stuff, and half of it's going to get put away towards a new computer. And if I can get a new computer, I can then start running these games better. Oh, hello. I don't even know who's taking up anyway, but it could be 6-0. And I'll be 10-0 in aggregate. Griffiths. Oh, why did you pretty much bang it at the keeper? I don't get it. You could have placed it anywhere. You could have fucking... you could have placed it anywhere but at the fucking keeper. I mean, it doesn't matter. We won 5-0. We've gone through 9-0 on aggregate. Doesn't matter, but it would have been nice, wouldn't it? Would have been nice. Very happy with the result on the way you played, because let's face it, 5-0 away from home is, doesn't matter who the opposition is, 5-0 away from home is quality. So, Team Talk really done nothing. Lee Griffiths got a 9.6. See, he'd have got a hat trick as well. Well, that would have been... So we've got an achievement thumping. That's what I'm overlooking here. Your team wins a competitive match by at least 5 goals. That's good. That's an extra achievement for me. So, don't know what that thing was. Still. So, post-match press conference is going to begin. It's going to send the assistant. Don't really care about this bit too much. What I would like to see before the next match, if possible, Champions League draw. That's what I want to do. Before I finish this episode, we are going to do the Champions League draw. Because we want to see who we get, don't we? I mean, that's an exciting thing. And I won't auto do this. We'll click it. See how it goes. Obviously want to avoid big teams. We're going to get one at least. We're going to get probably either Real Madrid, Bayern or Barcelona. But I'm hoping we can get someone shit. I mean, they're obviously not going to be really shit. But I mean, relatively shit. We still got another playoff draw to do, have we? We still got another playoff draw. That's absolutely insane how many qualifiers you've got to do. And that's one of the things I dislike about what is called the Champions League. Because, not being funny, I think I may have touched on this before. If you were the champion, say you are Ludogorets and you're the Bulgarian champions, you don't go automatically into the Champions League. No. You have to go through certain things. You have to go through a certain amount of qualifiers. So to me, the Champions League is a bit of like a stupid name. Why not just call it the European Cup? Oh wait, that's what it used to be called, isn't it? The European Cup. Of course it is. Fucking idiots. No, you're not having Bitten. Sorry, it's not happening. I need him. Bowers. Sean Bowers. Yeah. Don't really care. He's in the under-20s. Don't care for the under-20s. Except, we'll compile match reports, so see how he gets on. Who do we get then? Oh, fuck me. Why hasn't this gone straight into... Why do we have to do another playoff? I don't get it. It's just... Yeah, whatever. Just let me get to this draw. Let's see who we've got in the Champions League going forward. Then we're not going to go to the Partick Thistle game, unfortunately. I'm at 45 minutes. Andy Gray, fucking hell. Better not have any women at our club, or any women being line judges for our team. So Everton also offered 1.9 for Andros Townsend. Don't think so. Aloha wants Salza on loans. Francisco Salza. 21. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I want to put him in the under 20 squad anyway. So, let's have a look at this draw then. So we're a seeded team. It is the unseeded team. So I'm hoping we get out of these Astana or Apoel. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So draw next team, Apoel versus oh, that's good. Astana, Olympiakos, Olympia, Vienna, Feyenoord, FCSB, Legia, and IFK Gothenburg. So that one could be a tough one. Legia Warsaw and Gothenburg. That would be a nice one to watch. That's going to be an easy win for Feyenoord. Austria Vienna probably should get that one. Olympiacos should have that one as well. We should hopefully beat Apoel. But yeah, I'm happy with that one. So in the next episode, we're going to play 3 matches. Fingers crossed. If we've got time, we're going to play 3 matches. And those 3 matches obviously will be Partick Thistle, Hamilton and Inverness. So we're actually going to get into the Premier League at this point. Finally, and then in the following episode, we'll do the air sandwich where we get Apoel twice. That is the plan. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, please do like and subscribe. Leave me a cheeky comment. Remember, the question of the day is, who do you think the best signing is for the Celtic team? Actually, I'm going to add a little bit of a sort of like a sub-question to that question of the day. Question of the day being, obviously, who do you think the best signing for the Celtic team is? But who do you think the best signing I've signed so far in this Journeyman is? So not necessarily the best signing like stat-wise, but the best signing for the club, as in, value for money, cheapness, whatever. So yeah, those are the questions of the day. Again, like and subscribe, leave me a cheeky comment, hit me up on Twitter, check out the Twitch, which is going to be on Thursday. Is it going to be Thursday? Don't know. Basically, have a look on Twitch. I'll put it on the schedule. I have got my Twitch description or my Twitch link in my channel link. So yeah, just let me know, and I will see you when I see you. Toodle pip.